Think like a shovel, I'm digging you. Say what else, she say whatever. The keys in the strap on the dresser. Say she love hard, so be careful. That nigga got cut off a setter. Sucker, she fuck me so extra. I told her that shit be so clever. I do not like regular. And she hate me when she sober, but she love me when she be teeny with Stella. It ain't no other time for us better than right now. I know you don't love me, but fuck, I want you. A special bond, nothing never ever come between us. I know you can't stand me, love how you thug me, fuck like you love me. It ain't no other time for us better than right now. I know you don't love me, but fuck, I want you. A special bond, nothing never ever come between us. I know you can't stand me, love how you thug me, fuck like you love me.
I disagree with him on that because I think they might have
married since the 12th grade.
If you married one person since high school and you ain't never ventured out, none of that, and you can't tell me that you ain't got.
You think one of them cheated?
Not cheated, but they get tested the hardest.
Yeah, that love get tested.
Yeah, they get tested the hardest. Like, come on now, you been one person, this person, and you really want to mess with this person, but you so committed that you're not gonna
right.
push them off. So
right.
I mean, yeah, man, I think everybody go through, especially one people with the one relationship high school. And if you did that, congratulations if it's still working out. But if it's not working out, call me.
With the shit. That's Bobby, y'all. Y'all knew it was coming. Y'all knew Bobby was coming.
1-800.
He don't even want you to break up with your man.
No,
just
yeah,
call him.
just call me on the in the middle part. It's complicated.
1-800-BOBBY in the middle. If you confused, call Bobby. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, call Bobby. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, so moving forward.
I'm about to get it too.
Miss Lanisha Washington, salute to you, Queen. She says, some women say what they like, but haven't had a man actually take the initiative. Hey, listen, that is an issue amongst men, I will admit, where the good women are advertising, hey, this is exactly what I'm looking for, but the men are having a problem these days that I see. They're calling just opening your door for you high standards.
I got a real question.
No, that's basic. You got a question for me?
I got a question.
Go
It's
ahead.
not just for
Go ahead. You got a general question.
I don't know how. Cause all right. So as a man, I'm pretty sure we all experience this where good women seem to be the ones that's most bad or been through some of
the most trauma.
Shit. Yeah, most trauma. Why are all the good women? And if you're a good woman, you probably know what I'm talking about. Why have y'all been through the most trauma?
Look at me. I didn't know how to love until I did all the wrong.
Woman.
No, I'm saying, look at this. I've been through some of the worst shit of my life, but I didn't know how to actually treat a woman until I treated them so bad, and it started to. The conviction was so heavy.
Can you honestly say you was good at the time when this shit happened?
I was a good person, but I wasn't making the right decisions when dealing with them. I'm juggling 9 and 10 women. You know what I'm saying? Lying and leading them on.
That's not a good man, G.
What I'm saying is I had a good heart. I never meant for nobody to be carrying that shit 10 years from now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't know the consequences of my actions either in my adolescence. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward, I say that good women that have been through traumatic situations, good women collected that evidence, collected that baggage, packed it away, and now they're ready to unpack the good parts of their life. I believe that when they become a good woman because of their trauma, they're an even better woman.
Maybe, but it's kind of clouds your judgment on who you encounter, though.
I think our judgment is clouded anyway because we go in blind. You got to roll the dice to be in a relationship. That's the truth of the matter. He can show you whatever he wants for 3 years and be gay.
Yeah, man,
whole time.
At 7-Eleven, a motherfucker.
You got to roll the dice. Signs are usually there, but that honeymoon phase is a motherfucker.
Everybody goes to the
We meet that representative. You meet that everything's the high life. Your head is clouded because you're just so caught up in ain't nothing wrong. Whole time, what's wrong has been in front of you. You're just caught up on, finally, somebody makes me feel good. That's the downside of the honeymoon phase. You're not actually being realistic about the situation every day. Even when you know you're moving too fast, you don't want it to stop. All gas, no brakes, right? So with that, I don't say stop doing it because it works for somebody. It works for people out here to go move fast and get right to it because they're in positions to make it happen. I've seen people move in with each other 2 weeks after they met each other, and they still together. Years later, made it work. So I'm not saying fast. There's no clock on how fast you can be with somebody. But what I am saying is, I think from what you said, good women are as good as they are because of the trauma. They already know what the bad look like. Now they striving to get the good. Just like coming out the mud, hustling.
Yeah, but why does a good woman have to go through that? Though?
I ain't God.
I'm just saying. So
I ain't God.
You're a good
I
woman.
think we all got to go through something to get to a certain level of peace.
I think good women keep repeatedly going through the shit.
Well, if they repeatedly going to it, now it's a choice. Baby girl, you supposed to make the right moves to avoid things like that.
Why they make them choices though?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Oh yeah, why y'all make them choices? Why y'all make them choices? Please let me know.
Miss LaQuinta, how you doing, Queen? Flash, she says, I am a great listener. I have been that to you. You have been down for me for so many years.
On some masterpiece shit?
Man, she a rider, bro.
Okay.
Like
ain't
you,
no limit.
You ain't gonna find nobody that'll keep it honest with you and tell you ain't shit if you just ain't being shit. You know what I'm saying? Or she'll tell you you're a good man. That bitch lying. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll really keep it thunder with you. Mr. Garrett says healing is a long process. It takes a lot of self-assessment, patience with yourself, and most of all, discipline. Because it's easy to fall into a trend, people that cause that hurt, but harder to understand the value you have to yourself and stand on it. If you're not completely healed, you're not completely healed till you can say it's okay that happened. I'm better because of it. See, that mind frame is what brings you out of it. How you perceive the situation is exactly what brings you out of it. And I think most of the time, people are so stuck on who hurt them rather than how am I going to heal so that I never have to go through that again. And I ask people to forgive but not forget for a reason. The forgiveness is for you.
Right.
So that you can move forward. But you can always remember, this is how I got to that place, so I'll be able to identify it moving forward. Mm-hmm. It's a calculated strategy, but you've got to remember how you got to that place. Oh, where was I at? Oh, I was clubbing every night. I was drunk all the time. Okay, so it's time to make some changes with me. Forget what that other person got going on. You can't change their actions. But you damn sure can change how you meet somebody per places you go. How long it takes to get to know them. You don't let them get the draws on the first night.
Bro, you can meet your soulmate and she over there spinning doing a 360 on the pole.
But if you'd have met 5 people in this same bar that shitted on you, ain't it time to venture out somewhere else?
What is the one that did a 360 on the pole?
Because haven't you seen a girl before at places we play pool at, and we like, everybody hit that. And you done said out your mouth, I'm next.
I never said that. I'm a Christian.
Don't get the capping on my shit. You lying. But that's what I'm talking about. The atmosphere.
Yeah.
In the same atmosphere, people have ideas. They see you from afar with different people in the same spot, and they like, shit, I'm gonna wait till they through because I'm next up. I see she'll go, or I see he'll throw some wood. Change your venue, change your mind frame, clean the slate.
Yeah, but some people don't want to change though. You ever thought about that?
If they don't want to change, you can't be mad at the results. If you do not want to change, accept the results. Only you can change. Change behavior is the only thing that changes the results. You see what I'm saying?
That's big fast, boy. You preaching now, bro.
Yeah, I ain't preaching. These are things people know.
You saying some real spit.
Yeah. So Miss Omeda said, yes, you always weigh the pros and cons of staying or leaving. How does the person make you feel? How do you feel about them? Is the relationship progressing in the direction you want it to be? Communication. Is it toxic? Just got to see if it's more beneficial to leave or stay.
Well, you
it's
read
a
that
big
exactly how she
decision.
would say that. That's exactly how
I
she
know
would
how to
say it.
read. The
No,
schools,
that's what she would have
the
said.
schools in Tennessee didn't fail me.
They ain't feel us.
But in Memphis, I am reporting the board of schools in Memphis.
Bro, we got time.
There go Miss Kimmy, man. We gotta speak to the queen, Miss Kimmy. Salute
how you
to
doing,
you.
love?
How you doing, baby
I
girl?
need one of them shirts. I need them joints to say
Welcome to the good life.
I ain't gonna say it, it's PG.
No, I was saying it too.
I was telling what shirt I need.
Tell her. You tell her on your own time. Mr.
Okay.
Gary said, bruh said something real. When you're in love with someone, you got to ask yourself, are you loving them the way you want to be loved or loving them the way they want to be loved? Got to understand your partner's love language. That's so major.
It is major. A lot of people don't understand that shit, man.
Well, I don't know how they don't understand it because this is the way I read love. You have the blueprint. I can't do what you don't allow me to do to you, right? If I see you taking care of your nails, hair, and everything well before I'm involved, why should I think that that's going to stop because I'm with you? I should be able to pick up the tab on that if I want to because I know that's something you like. But if both parties spend up the majority of their time to please each other, nobody falls short. We're both into each other. We're both making sure we don't fall short. It's two of us in this thing. So if you spend a lot of time taking care of me, I'm going to spend a lot of time taking care of you. Nobody needs to be taken care of if they're both what. See, if I get to worrying about self all the time in a relationship, I could show you one woman that's missing a lot. And that door is cracked for Mr. Bobby to creep on in there and tell her, hey,
Man, I can't
Shit
at
ain't-
that time.
shit ain't going right with Jermaine, is it?
2 week period.
Call me.
1-800.
Kimmy said, okay, Bobby.
Okay, you gonna call it?
No, not to that. That was earlier.
okay.
Mr. Harris said, you don't have to give us the full course meal. Just a little appetizer, the pastime, a little appetizer. He was talking about your story when you was like, I'm gonna lay it on thick, but not give you too much.
Yeah, man. You know, I learned, man.
Yeah.
I laid it on too thick before, man. Too much A1 sauce on the steak. It kind of oversaturated.
The good women with all the qualities don't have patience. The wrong text, say the wrong thing, and you back. And you
Because
blocked
you done dealt with
just
some
that fast.
bullshit, but you chose the bullshit to go through.
Here's
But
my-
you don't know on the other side of that rainbow. Ain't it shit.
Here's
It
my
might not be
thing.
that much bullshit.
Fellas, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to the fellas right now. Fellas, mind your mouth. Mind your verbiage. Women are delicate some days, and some days they harder than you.
Man, damn.
Because
thug.
they thugged out. But here's why I say mind your mouth. Just as well as on Monday you was able to sext her, you was able to video chat and y'all masturbated together. It could have all went down on the phone, right? On Monday. Wednesday, listen to her tone of voice. Pay attention.
You right.
Pay attention.
I ain't know he was going.
She ain't even in the mood to talk about sex. She's telling you her day was long. Things went left the whole day. You need to focus less on what you could do to her body and what you can receive from her, and more on trying to help her get past mentally what's holding her down. Now, if you manage to uplift her, guess what she want to do to you? All them things to your body that you want done. See, indirectly, you won. Indirectly. Just mind your mouth. Be intelligent. Be intelligent. Listen a lot more than you speak. I have a hard time doing that because I like to talk. But I'm open about that up front. Hence the reason I do what I do. The Jermaine Hall Show wouldn't be possible if I didn't like to talk. Mr. Harris says social media is clouding a lot of stuff too. We already lost what we. He said it's clouding a lot of stuff too. We already lost. We get more lost in the sauce looking at social media. Well, if you spend an overly it's balance, bro. Balance. I say that you can consume social media all week, but limit yourself the amount of hours and time that you put into social media. If you ain't working like me, I spend a lot of time on social media because it's going to benefit me in the future. I'm not on social media just to gaze and be a fan of, or, this is where my revenue is going to come from. So I spend a lot of time, but for everybody else that's easily influenced, impressionable, like if you're not doing something to pick yourself up or make it work for your goals in the future, like I really can't just see sitting on social media helping you. You can skip the honeymoon phase for me. Go ahead and take the shit with the door and open it and take your wig off because I want to know who you really are. He's saying be yourself up front. Mr. Harris say you don't need to wear no lashes. You don't need to put no wig on. Come here, baby.
Nah, some of them need to put a wig on.
She not for you if she got to wear a wig.
Is she? Yeah.
She not for you. He's talking about his type of woman, who he would choose. Who he's necessarily attracted to doesn't mean that you're going to be attracted to. So he was just saying that's the type of woman he would deal with. You know what I'm saying? Miss Amber Duncan, hello, Queen, how you doing? She said, I'm a natural forgiver. I think everyone should forgive if they are given an honest apology. Well, we all should know this about apologies. Changed behavior is a good apology. By saying it, it tells you, hey, all you acknowledge by telling me you're sorry is that you hate how it went down. But if you change your behavior, never do that to me again, I understand now that you care about me and you really do apologize. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you stick to that point, that change behavior is the best apology. Mr. Gary, he says, forgive, never forget. I never burn a bridge. I put up a toll booth and make them pay for my time after that.
25 cents, 50 cents.
Talk
You
nice.
got at least 75 cents, because it's at least $1.25 calories. Okay. All right. So you got to make sure you can get your money.
Ms. Omeda said, people are about self. Self-preservation is the first instinct of every human on this earth. I get that. But the sacrifice in a relationship is to sacrifice self to give to your partner, right? So if I'm committing to somebody else, self sometimes has to be last. It has to be last. You have to say, I'm going to put down how I feel. I don't like what's happening right now, but I'm going to be there for my baby.
If you put self last, you ain't getting that ass.
If you put self last, you ain't getting that ass.
Yeah,
it's a case-by-case basis. I'm going to get that ass if I'm in a relationship. I don't even deal with women that bargain buns.
Hey,
You trying to bargain the buns?
Wait,
We don't align, sweetie. You got to find somebody else to play
not
with.
the bun.
You can't bargain the buns. Like, them cheeks is mine. I done bought all this baby oil and pink lotion to mix, to rub on you, and you talking about some maybe the way you was talking to me at Jersey Mike's. I don't think none for you tonight. No,
Look.
none from you tonight.
He ain't even getting no tomatoes on here.
Cause you ain't bargaining no buns with a grown ass man like me. Cause I wouldn't bargain the meat with you. I wouldn't do that to you. Now, if I'm feeling some kind of way, guess what? We're going to sit down. We're going to have that conversation. I'm going to admit where I was wrong at. Even if I still feel right in the end, I am going to respect your point of view. And I'm going to take into account that bothers you. And I'm going to try my best not to make you feel like that again. Now I can get the buns.
I figure if she give me, if we do that before, that's going to make our talk easier because we both going to be relieved.
Facts. But if both go in willing to sacrifice self and hear the other person out, that's why I say put you last in some cases in a relationship. If both of y'all are doing that, there is nothing to argue or disagree about because both of y'all came to the table to truly compromise and come to a happy medium. Now that also ends sometimes in just agreeing to disagree. Agreeing to disagree does not mean we're at odds and fighting. It just means, baby, I don't like that. And you like, I do though. Okay, so on the nights that you want chicken Alfredo and you know I don't eat that shit, I'ma fix my meal. I'll even make the chicken Alfredo for you, baby. But just know, I got me a little pan of lasagna over here in the oven with this too. Please don't let me forget it. I'm trying to write a show. We both finna eat at the same time, still together. Agree to disagree. I can get me one of them little refrigerators and put the shit I like in there if she gonna fill up the refrigerator with all the shit.
You having a motherfucker, a Sprite bottle of 20 ounce? Some bitches
Might
smart.
just be tequila Terramana to put up with her shit.
Not to tell my shout out to the Rock. That's some good ass shit, boy. That's some good ass shit.
Okay, so Mr. Harry, blessings, bro. Great advice. Hey, I hope it works for you, man. I hope it helps you. How you doing, Miss Tamara? Miss Alexander in the building. How you doing, Queen?
Queen.
Mike says, the buns are free. The experience That's what cost you.
Like 6 Flags.
Six Flags. Okay.
Oh, roller coaster
Let me be
love.
clear. We having some laughs. We are having some laughs, fellas, and I love it, Mike. That was dope as hell. That was funny as hell. But I'm gonna say this: buns are not free.
Them bitches damn sure ain't free. I don't give
Buns
a
are not free. It's gonna cost you emotionally.
Gas money,
It's gonna cost you in every which way you can imagine
pack of cigarettes.
to either see. Because here's the thing: men often forget. When you get the buns, you gotta maintain the buns.
Well, the maintain
You gotta
part,
maintain.
That's the expensive shit, man.
Not even just maintaining the buns. You gotta maintain the right stature to be even qualified to get the buns.
Yeah.
So the hard part ain't getting the buns. The hard part is maintaining position to keep getting the buns.
They say it's easy to get it. Hey, it's harder to keep it.
Yeah. Mr. Gary said the right thing. Shit might cost you 18 years of child support. No kizzy. No kizzy. It might. Now, we ain't saying the kids will cost you, but it do cost your nerves. Cost your nerves.
Lord, y'all tripping, boy. Y'all tripping.
No, this
I'm
is
afraid.
real
No,
spill.
that's
That's real
though.
spill.
It can't cost you 18. Hey, 18 to 20.
Straight up. So listen, moving forward, I want to get back to the actual. I like how we do the spin-offs and talk about everything, but the actual reason I'm here today, I entitled it "Am I Enough?" Simply because I wanted to talk about the pressure of entering a relationship. If you're asking for a man, ladies, to apply pressure and be consistent, accept the applied pressure accordingly. Understand that some guys that are consistent don't know they going too far with the text messages. They don't know that they're being way too consistent with pulling up to your crib. Lay the ground rules about what that broad phrase and term means to you when you say be consistent, apply pressure. Because what that sounds like to a lot of men, I've had these conversations with the guys. Not all of them perceive it the same way. They say, the motherfucker told me to stay consistent and apply pressure. I called every day of the week. I pulled up to her job with lunch and flowers, and she fell back and told me I was crowding her.
Yeah, that might be a little too
She
much.
fell back and told me I was crowding her. How, bro?
You don't go. You got to know what kind of car. You got to know what kind of car you buying before you buy it. You don't just fucking go to no car. You don't go to no lot and just buy a car and then shit break down with 2 weeks later.
But if you are in need of a car, not want,
You gonna get that right now, but
That's
2
why
weeks
he
your
buying-
ass gonna be in some bullshit.
that's why he's showing up with the down payment before the other people that's just walking around cruising. Because I need this car. See what I'm
See,
saying?
that's a whole different. That's a whole different thing right there, though.
I'm just saying.
Needs.
I'm just saying, wants and needs.
Something
Wants and needs. I abide by the codes of wants and needs.
Mm.
Because I am not.
You said something then, boy.
I'm not in the zone for wants right now.
Mm.
I haven't bought me something in so long, dog. I feel like somebody stole all my shit.
I like that one, bro. Wants versus needs.
Wants versus need, yeah. I got to show
Some
on it.
motherfuckers that want it, and some people that need
That
it.
need it. That need it. And need it.
Ooh,
Blessings, Miss Tanika Gilliam. Blessings to you, Queen. Welcome. I'm gonna say this though. Explain to us, ladies. You don't have to do it here in the comments now. I would like for you to, but
They scared. They scared. They scared.
forward. If you're on the market, moving forward. If you're on the market, it's approaching my hour time frame. I'm not gonna keep y'all much longer. I only got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get this out. So I don't like to be on here longer than an hour. But what I'm gonna say to you all is, when you use the broad phrase "apply pressure," stay consistent. I'm here to tell y'all right now, some guys are perceiving that in the wrong manner. Be very specific with the guys that you're dating or mingling with or chopping it up with, whatever you want to call the level of relationship y'all trying to build. Be specific in that area, because in talking to my guys, they have told me, hey, bro, I did this, I did that, and you'll be surprised. These were some of the nicest things that, for real, I wouldn't have came out my pocket for nobody that early, that deep. I'm talking trips and everything. And the girl fell back and was like, "You doing too much? Relax, bro. We not married." And I said, there are levels to relationship, but you asked him to apply that type of pressure. No, I didn't. I told him just cop. Why didn't you tell him that? You telling me what you mean, but you didn't tell the person you was dealing with what you mean. All I'm saying is good communication, like we said earlier, rules the nation. We need communication from you ladies. I know, I hear it a lot of times. Don't you hear this a lot of times where women say, I ain't finna teach no grown man nothing.
Man, I heard is communication can cancel masturbation. That's what I heard.
Ladies, back to my point before this motherfucker Charlie Brown over here ruined it. You an idiot, man. Memphis schools. I am reporting y'all to the federal government for how y'all are treating these children that are coming out of these schools without education. Look at this man.
Bruh, it's simple. I heard it on Schoolhouse Rock.
And go back to bed. You need a nap. So anyway, ladies, we are in desperate need of y'all good communication. We are. We're in desperate need of good communication from you guys. Miss Jones. Okay, Queen, I ain't talking about you. But you also went to school here. So you passed the bar. This guy went to school there. That's why he got the shit on. Yeah, close your
Craig
mouth.
all day. Here we go.
Close
Craig
your
Martin,
mouth.
no, man. You hear me?
It's
Right,
sad.
we in the building. We in the building. We made it.
And y'all going back to school now. You're in summer school as a 30-year-old man. So look, this is what I'm gonna get to. We're in desperate need of y'all conversation. On my closeout, I'll just say this, and I'm gonna leave this with you. If y'all got any questions of me or anything y'all would like for me to speak on, you can ask your questions. You can say what you need to say. I am not opposed to good communication simply because it helps me to navigate easier throughout the day. If you just tell me, hey, I'm in a bad mood, Jermaine, I know we normally talk, I know we normally speak, or you're probably working, you're filming, whatever, but I would appreciate if you give me like a week space. Give me a week of some space. I got a few things going on, you know what I'm saying? That does not bother me. I might miss you a little bit if I'm dealing with you like that. But you know what I respect more? Your mental health. Your mental health is important to me. I think more women and more men need to tell each other what's actually going on in the getting to know phase. I'm not saying divulge all of your business at every chance you get, you know, but I am saying it's important to absolutely talk to each other. Miss Jones said, I'm up the street from Craigmont. Mr. Harris say, as always, good talking to you all, homie. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Thanks for the knowledge. Keep on being positive. Keep it up. Love, 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 Mr. Harris, all the way down there in Florida. I appreciate every one of you kings and queens for joining me. I put my link in the comments. If you have not subscribed to the Jermaine Hall Show, please, 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 please tell a friend, tell a auntie, tell a ugly uncle. Subscribe, join me. I got some things lined up, something planned y'all gonna love, coming soon. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here with your boy Jermaine Hall. Blessings to each and every one of y'all. Be safe, be good to yourselves.
Well, like the weather, I dig like a shovel, I'm digging you. Say what else, she say whatever. The keys in the strap on the dresser. Say she little hard, so be careful. That nigga got cut off a setter. Sucker, she fuck me so extra. I told her that shit be so clever. I do not like regular. And she hate me when she sober, but she love me when she pretending with Stella. It ain't no other time for us better than right now. I know you don't love me, but fuck, I want you. A special bond, nothing never ever come between us. I know you can't stand